Welcome back, everybody, and this is another part of the Venedian Let's Plays with your faithful friend Bloody Claw. And we shall just hire this guy because he's a merchant. I mean, a merchant will make a good general, right? But that's a rebel army. We want deleted out of existence this instant. And they've got an onager, so aggressive should cause the least amount of losses, but let's see. Yep, that worked quite well. Oh, look at the blood. Look at the blood. I just never trust auto-resolve.
Ready for orders.
Yes, you are.
For the tribe.
And we should easily have enough to deal with that, whatever comes our way from it.
Warriors all.
Let's see. We shall get that, and we shall get that, I suppose. I don't know. I just chose anything in the end. You're gonna start heading for that. Fastest way to get there is probably this way. Right, before we move you. Force march. We'll get there next turn now. And if we do that. Followed by that. Followed by... I definitely have range superiority, so that. Followed by that. Followed by a quick to the groin, kick to the groin, stab back to the neck with the axe.
On the move,
and things are looking quite nice. Then if we do that. Followed by, oh crap, they're going to be able to attack me. Oh crap, we didn't think this through as nicely as I wanted to. Oh crap, let's pull these down. Repair, 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 repair. And in fact, let's see if they will now. It's the geeks. Oh, they must have an army down here as well. Offer peace treaty.
Let me hear your talk. I warn you, I have no stomach for the meek or nice.
But you're strength ranking 50! I'm strength rank 6! Why won't you accept a peace treaty? At least thanks to that I know they've got an army down here. Oh, is that it? Okay. Right, they're probably going to attack here. And I'm probably not going to be able to defend it. Oh, see, they got a brand new living general as well.
Ready for battle.
To complete that game. Right, who is this? We'll just get a random fearless warrior. Well, he's going to need to be.
Warriors all. To your duty, my warriors.
It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. Because we really attacking him, I didn't think he was going to get to run that way. If anything, I thought, I'm coming from this direction, you should run that way. We can grab him with this army. But no. That's the navy though.
Warriors all.
Nah, I'm not attacking it. It might get to run away more than I can catch. It's probably going to come down here and combine with that or something. Two of them will probably try attacking together. So, how am I going to spend my money? That's the questions. Well, I would really like to get better farms because I make a lot of money from farming. So let's do that. Would love that, but it's cost a very, very large amount. Which we're starting to make a good amount of money again. As soon as we take here, there's a resource here I need as well. Wood. Yep, that's it, and it's just iron I need after that. We should be making very, very nice amounts of money again. Especially once we've built this up and we've got the wood and we've got more farms. All very, very nice. Let's enter. This is going to look quite promising. We're going to be able to fund a very large escapade into this direction very soon. Ooh. And some silk, that'd be nice. Ooh, both are desolate now, are they? Oh, they both already were, weren't they? It was here I'm thinking of that only had one desolate. Yup, that's what I'm thinking of. We can't click on there. But I think... Where's it provinced with? Yeah, it's with that. So not only one desolate there as well. But at least there is just that one bit in our way for expansion to the east, which will be very, very nice if we get that silk. I don't think we're trading with anyone though, are we? Want to trade?
Friend. We will speak together.
I've got diamonds. I'm about to get wood. It'll be profitable for both of us.
My friend, be welcome.
Nobody wants to trade with me.
Well met, friend. Satan.
Didn't I used to have a trade agreement with somewhere down here? And that's why I've got this. It's not with these guys. Yeah, it is with them guys. Oh well, at least I've got one trade agreement. Yep, we've got one trade agreement. That's a wee bit money, I suppose. Right, the dreaded end turn. I've put it off more than enough by blabbering on, which I probably should save for the end turn. And the trade agreements, but I've got to hit it eventually. The Pects, the Caledonians, Allans. I can't remember who it was, but I remember someone said it was like Arya Stark from Game of Thrones at this when I'm naming the people I'm going to kill. The Franks, the Saxons, Alamans. Doesn't make me sleep any better. The Geats! Oh, I'm definitely going to kill them. Oh, we're definitely going to kill them. Right, are they going to attack me? That's the question. Are they going to be smart enough to run like they should and try and regroup because they're a horde? Or are they just going to stand there like melons? It looks like they're just going to stand there like melons. Yeah, if I was them, I'd probably try and escape to the sea, find somewhere nice, soft and undefended, like ransack it a wee bit, pillage it, re-sort of form, spend the time building up my horde buildings, getting an economy in place, getting some ransacking done, getting some money in the bank, becoming a strong horde, then find somewhere epic to settle, like south end of Spain, lots of resources there. Rise likes to spawn there, just to camp there, as we did in our first co-op let's play. Or maybe somewhere like Italy, it's got good fertility. Or maybe somewhere like Africa, the Egypt area. It's not that great, but I think there's a lot of nice resources like the spice and all that down there. Yeah, that's probably what I would do if I was them. Then again, they do like the snow, so maybe they should stay further north. But there's not a lot of food up north. Rebellion imminent. Here, okay, that's nice.
Ready for battle.
That's nice. Problem is now though, I'm gonna have to defend this.
For the
Colonize.
ready for orders.
900. It's going to take 4 turns.
For the try.
And until that's done, I don't think I get any troops here. Oh no, I get... Oh no! The governor has been ported over. And he doesn't even get his full unit.
Ready for battle.
Jump. Look at that.
Getting on our way.
Can I just, like...
Leading the ship.
There we go. That's gonna that'll help a wee bit.
Wow.
I've never seen a settlement like that attacked though. I wonder what happens. Is it just an open field battle? Who knows? There's only one way to find out. Fine! Right, that's enough Harry smell.
Getting on our way.
I didn't pay attention, I just done aggressive. we need replenishment. We need replenishment badly.
Ready for orders.
Jump there. So hopefully the rebel army spawns there or there, because then I can deal with it quite easily. But it's probably not going to, so let's do that. No marks. I want to buy. The Onager's way too expensive for what it does. That, I suppose. Third one. Get the third one. Definitely get that. Which leaves us not enough to get anything else. How much is that? 2,400. Right, we can probably get some cheaper and a couple of things. But we're probably going to need sanitation. That's 1,200 and that's 700. Right, we can afford both of them. Let's get them. And sanitation. Nice, nice, nice. Very nice. We just researched that, so we can now build the Totem of the Wolf when we get our iron, but we need to get iron before we can build it, and then we need a building slot, obviously, and then we build it and we win, because the victory conditions for this faction is weird compared to other factions. Yeah, everything about Attila, it feels like they're testing sort of different mechanics and figuring out, like, this is a testing zone. Would the victory conditions of building a building be a good idea? Just everything about Attila, like the Horde factions, everything about it seems to be testing. I used to say it was for Warhammer, but now it just feels like for whatever's coming in the future. Slavic Axe Warriors replaces Slavic Axemen. Slavic Champions replaces Slavic Warriors. Wait, is it those? Are those the swordsmen I've got? Yes, they are. Those swordsmen feel pretty damn put. So giving them an upgrade would be quite nice. Slavic Champions, they sound powerful. So yeah, I think we're going to go for that. They sound powerful, Slavic Champions. Let's just see if we can see them in here. Ah, nah, it takes too long. Right, screw it. We've got a message up here. What is the important message? I don't see it. Ah, screw it, it'll come up later. Right, what else do we need to do this turn? Not much. We've got quite a bit of money. We're making quite a bit of money. Everything's looking good apart from theirs looks pretty undefended. I was a wee bit impatient. I probably should have waited until these were like gone. Oh, plus 13. We're not going to get a rebel army now. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I don't think they've got enough to take here now. I've got those 4 units to defend. Oh, I suppose it's probably going to be an open battle. So to have these 5 units, that'll be really, really close. The ranged alone will probably be what tips the tide, especially if they come in and help. And Onager actually might be very effective at quickly just getting rid of some of those really small units. But I'm not spending that kind of money. I don't think I can afford it anymore. Right, enter. Oh, someone has some skills. Oh, it's you.
How can I help?
You can help because I don't care anymore. Let's just get you them. You've already got all the abilities you need for what your plan is. And we're here again. I love Total War. I love the games. It's just this and this one game is killing me slowly. Rome used to be like this. They got an update, they got rid of it. I take it the update wouldn't work for this. Oh, the Geats. I should have ended turn up there so I could watch what's going on. Well, they didn't attack me, so that's good. Problem solved. Crisis averted. Hopefully they've been smart enough to run. Though if I was them, I probably would have ransacked that little village I just founded and then ran. I must admit that. Because it was pretty sparsely populated. Though, actually, now that I'm thinking about it again, that battle did look really close. And it's not the type of thing they want to risk at this point, I'd say. Though also you could argue it's probably the most undefended area they'll find unless they find somewhere with no army. Then they'd have a garrison and towers and maybe even walls. Oh well, that's their problem, not mine. I wouldn't have got into that situation. Probably, maybe, who knows. Yeah, the reason I wouldn't have got into that situation because if it ever got that south I'd quit before then. I'm not the type of person that can keep playing a total war right until like you've lost the last. I'm the type of person that can barely stand it when you lose a single settlement. It just grinds me. I find it hard. It's hard to deal with. It's like when I'm playing Let's Plays, I don't find it that hard to deal with because I'm like, the show must go on kind of thing. But see, when I'm doing it on my own, I'm like, nope, 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 nope. I've got nothing to say, the show must go on. There's nothing to drive me. Let's see what they actually did. Oh, they look like they're wanting to be a pain.
Thirsty for
I
battle.
don't care about this guy anymore, he can go.
Ready for battle.
Yep, that's looking quite nice. No need for you, you can go. We'll keep them just for now. Though I don't, the gates are away, aren't they? Oh, they're there.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, there's no way I'm catching them. They're really going to linger and try and fight me. Oh well, it's their funeral. Right, we definitely want that ASAP because the fertility here is absolutely doo-doo butter. And we've nearly spent all the money already. Still don't like that army just sitting there. I just realised I'm going to have to be having to hit enter pretty much a lot from now on. It's an enter! It's an enter! It's an enter! Because that's what the next part of the game is going to be like, as I build up this area. Oh. I hate this. 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 Let's just take a looky in here. I have alt tabbed for now. If I go to here, how loud did I have some of this stuff? Let's just I will just put one on because I'm taking too long trying to find something. Put you on. So that's not too loud. I feel that's going to be too loud soon, so we'll do that. There we go. I feel that's going to be way too loud soon, so I'll do that. Oh, come back.
Hack at each other until our enemies can
Okay,
gorge
I'll accept that. I've got all the land.
flesh.
You can go off somewhere else, and I'll get a wee bit more money. La la la. I quite like this little tune. I've used it in 2 of my things so far, the XCOM 2 intro and Homemade Trailer 2.0. I quite like it. I suppose I should give it credit here, so in case anyone this is the first time I'm hearing it, is Elysium 1, and I cannot remember the composer at this time, but I get it from Epidemic Sounds, which my partnership with TGN allows me to view and listen to and use in my videos and all that sort of jazz. Right, you're nice and safe now. Let's get rid of 3 of them. Actually, we'll do the depleted ones, of course. Derp derp.
Thirsty for battle.
Okay. Knowing me, I've derped by putting that music on. It's going to be way too loud because I didn't try and balance it that much. So I've got no idea how that's going to turn out, and it's probably derping and you just can't hear a thing. That would be just typical of me. Right. Pastures is good. Yeah, we'll do 1 pastures, 1 goat, I think. Goats, 1 pastures. And that song's done. We'll put a different one on when we end turn again. Do we want to upgrade here? Squalor and public order minus. No, we do not. What is the squalor here? Sanitation. Total sanitation 0. Well, no matter what they're going to get. So, nope. Nope. 9. Suppose we've got the money, we'll upgrade that. And we'll hit end turn. And out tab again. And I shall click here. And we shall put this one on this time. And just in case anyone wanted to know, Elysium 1 was by Johannes Bornlof. I've no idea if I'm pronouncing that right. And this is A Place in Heaven 5 by Ranar Sillard. I feel like I'm a radio DJ now. It's a talk show.
The spirits tell us
Yeah,
that we should
gladly,
let
you can
go.
F off.
You do not.
Welcome to DJ Claw Show. BBC Radio YouTube. .45 frequency.
Why are you looking at me?
I don't know, just dead. You're being quiet over there. I guess it's because I was expecting some sort of reaction.
Oh, well, you normally do that a lot.
Yeah, that reminds me.
What?
I'm just gonna. No, not you. Well, it involves you.
Oh,
I was thinking of earlier what would be a very good idea, but Raven doesn't want to because she's lazy.
no.
But I'm gonna tell everyone because.
You're gonna all force me to play, aren't you?
No, it's not forcing.
Convince me.
It's just
You're gonna kick up the bum.
getting back up and convincing you to play.
Yeah.
Well, what was it? What I thought would be a great idea is if we started a co-op campaign just for getting her to practice, because literally she's played about 10 minutes Total War before in her life for Total War Warhammer. And I thought it'd be a great little let's play. We could call it like Teaching the Wife Total War, or well, I think of something better, but I had a good name for it earlier. But I forgot it.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
Yeah, I had a good name for it earlier, but I've forgotten it. What are we going to want to build? What are we going to want to build? We've got lots of money, but we don't know what to spend it on because we got lots of money. That doesn't make sense, but I was concentrating on what I'm looking at, not what I'm saying. Right, here would be a nice thing. What do we want? Followers of the Veils. Veils? I think that's meant to be Veils, but I've seen Veils. Too much Game of Thrones recently for me. Knights of the Veil. Right, Slavic Warriors. Is that not the swordsman I've already got? Ah, yeah, I get that from them. Right, so we'll go for that for followers of the Veils. I quite like the sound of that.
Ready for
Well, actually, no, we're not going to do that. We'll do that, then... Oh, no, I just don't have enough. Right. We'll do that this turn, and next turn we'll get that.
ready for orders.
And we shall do that and that.
For the try.
And now we're quite nice and safe up here. Oh, they're not doing that hang where they just hang about, aren't they? Oh, I hate them so much. But they're not going to be able to reinforce or anything on the water.
Ready for orders.
And it's just going to get worse for them as this area gets stronger. Especially in a turn when that finishes and I'll actually have a garrison. Plus that unit's getting stronger. So I think we're going to take you and start heading you back to the other side. Bow, 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 bow. Right, copyright can't go any further, even though I do love that song. It's hard. I want to just start singing the words. No, resist. Copyright. Even though I don't think they'd care. But just in case. It's better safe than sorry. Must not say the line. Must not say the line. Wait, I'm not saying the line.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, the public order will be helpful, more helpful there next turn. Let's get rid of some of these. They're quite expensive, and there's no need to have this many troops here anymore. Watch as my money skyrockets. Woo, I am loaded. Public order might be a problem, but that should help it quite a bit. Yeah, that should be quite good. Could be quite good. I'd be a while till it rebels. I should be able to sort it out before then anyway. And to have an edict on here. Yes, I do. Good. And now I'm just wasting time because I don't want to hit end return. But let's do so. Last time was nothing but battles. This time has been nothing but campaign. Right, what should we put on next? What would go? Let's put... I can't remember that this one is. It's called Last Stand 1 by Christopher Develston. Ditlevsen. D-I-T-L-E-V-S-E-N. Ditlevsen. Christopher Ditlevsen. Right, there we go. I've downloaded that many. I can't remember what they all are until I hear them.
Funny when you pronounce names.
Right, back to Attila.
What was that? I don't know.
Oh, I've been putting on some music in the end turn.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's we going around the table.
It's giving me something to talk about and something to do. Is it's just sitting here because Attila's end turn's killing me slowly.
I mind you talking about that. I could record that.
Which is why I love that stream the other day.
Yeah.
There was lots of great news about it, like the mod stuff and all that. That was super awesome. But the end turn timer was just as much hype for me. It literally is like BYONG! It was originally the same in Rome, but they updated it. They, what's the word I'm looking for? To do with performance. Optimized. They optimized it, and it. Choo. Yeah. Literally 50% of the time playing the campaign map of Total War Attila for me is just sitting waiting on the intern, which is why I normally alt tab and do some browsing and stuff as I'm playing Attila.
That's what I do.
That's, you know that when you see me cooking and I'm nipping back and forth between the kitchen like mad, that's what I'm doing. I'm playing Attila, but I'm cooking and jumping back, right, enter, right, back to cooking, It works quite well with that because you get just enough time to cook and play Attila.
That's why you're like, oh no, I'm missing my dinner.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's when I've came back through and I've been cooking something and I've completely forgot about it.
Yeah.
That's not when I'm playing Attila.
No, but yeah, the forgetting part is true, but it's not Attila. Charcoal pop.
Oh, actually, no. Oh no, that was...
I know why
That was the toaster and I completely forgot.
Yeah, chill.
I nearly burnt the house down once making Pop-Tarts.
He's not joking.
Yeah, it was our old toaster. It was broken and refused to pop up. And yeah, I forgot, and there was a fire.
You're like, what's that?
Yeah, and I was the only. I noticed how I was the only one. Both you and the sibling were here, and I was the only one that actually got up and fought the fire. Yous were all just going,
No,
hiding away from it.
That wasn't. Your sibling froze because she was scared. I had Troll at the time, so I didn't want to go on with Troll, and he was tiny. This one Troll was a baby.
Yeah.
A baby.
Oh, we forgot to move him. That's
And I didn't click.
Right, this will make this the last end turn. We'll call it apart after this, but we shall put on. I don't remember what one this is, but it's Dark Beginning by Johan Heinen. Well, for why do I always choose these names? Hynyen. Heinen. Johan Heinen. Oh, it's this one. Not heard this one in a while. Literally, I've downloaded about 80 of them. The ones that I've liked for something and I've got a video in mind for this, that, or the next thing, then I only end up using like 1% of them. Boom. 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 I'm probably just going to get in trouble for all the pronunciation. I should never be allowed to try and pronunciate anything that I don't know pretty well. I could swear I've got some form of dyslexia that didn't get found when I was at school. Because I always... Oh, get lost. Right, because I was noticing the other day that when I read numbers, I often read them back to front without thinking. Because in a part of my job, I have to type in a number for something to make something specific happen. And I need to read these numbers. And I often read the number and I quickly type it in. Well, put it in, and then I'm like, why is it not working? Put it in again, and go back and read it again. I notice I've got the numbers the wrong way around. And isn't that a form of dyslexia? They supply them with it. Dyslexia, I don't know. So, I don't know, who knows? I'm probably just...
I don't know.
I doubt I've got it. I'm probably just...
One of those thinking moments.
Yeah,
I
you...
don't moments.
Yeah, constantly. Cause they should have picked. They would have picked it up at school, surely. Oh, fuck. A Dane's army out of nowhere. They had nothing, and now they've got a full army. And it looks like it's all mercenaries. Where did they get the money for that? Right. Anyway. Enough room to demolish that and build a building. We'll get that at some point, but would rather spend the money where it would make me more money first. That would be nice. Would be nice. It'd increase the fertility, but it'd take up all my money. I suppose it'd make both these earn a lot more, so that'd be worth it. Ooh, we still got enough left over to get one of these. Should I get that? For growth, and I want to start getting buildings here. Because I think that's probably only going to take 1 or 2, I think. Then that'll take 2 or 3, I think. I can't remember off the top of my head. So I think I'm going to be able to get both these if I'm lucky. That one might be free. I'm pretty sure. I think that one's 4 actually. I think that one's 5. And I think that one's 6. I think that's, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, oh, wait, no? I don't know. I don't know. That may actually be 7. I think it might go up faster than in 1 increment. It might go up in 2 increments. So I don't know. Why am I saying I think when I don't have an idea? It's been that. I've not been paying attention. That was 4. That's for a single 4 thingied settlement. I think that was 1, so it jumps straight from 1 to 4, and I think that one's going to be 7. So yeah, it goes up in 3s for that. I'm pretty sure about that one. It's been a while since I've looked at it as a thingy settlement. I think they go up quite slower, so I think that's 1. I think that's 3, then I think that's 5, and then I think that's 7. I think. Right, anyway, hope everyone's enjoyed this. Half of it is just been Attila, half it's just been mucking about, because it's end turns. See you all next time. Bye-bye.